Ouray is one of the most special mountain towns. The landscape here is spectacular. You come in and see that beautiful Mount Abrams. You know, it's very quaint, no stoplights, no mailman, unlike any place I've ever been before.
We lost our spring work. We found out we weren't going to be going to Alaska to work either. That was kind of a scary time, especially with the new house.
I lost 2 jobs within a day. It was a weird limbo. You can't just pick up and change things.
It's interesting working on an ambulance right now. You automatically suspect that every patient could be a COVID patient. It's a lot of work and mental effort.
I was diagnosed at the end of March. Hopefully the people are recognizing that this is real. Having been Mr. COVID-1 in Ouray County, I certainly would not wish what I experienced with the virus upon anyone.
It's a super humbling experience, especially when your livelihood and your home's on the line, and every decision that I make has real life consequences. Trying to overcome a challenge that doesn't really have a clear solution has been really hard for me.
Everybody's really supporting each other. I think that we always work together. We have to. It's a small town. It's very friendly, supportive, especially now during this pandemic. People have really reached out to each other.
Usually we have 6 tables in here. Cuts us back to about 1/3 of our seating with the 6 feet of distance in between.
Can I get a latte?
Yeah.
You want to play, don't you? Annie, who does this beautiful glass blowing, she's incredible. She is on the Ouray search and rescue team. She was a backcountry ski guide.
I have a ton of local support, but I definitely rely strongly on the tourism. We always come together in hard times, which is really cool about a small town.
If it's nothing more than just a show of respect, that when I walk into somebody's business, I do that, that's no skin off my nose. I'm perfectly happy to do that. And so my hope is that we can convey that message to our guests that are coming to Ouray.
I love the authenticity of Ouray. It's just heart-centered. It was really important to secure salaries. Some were doing construction in the guide shop. Up here, we've got folks chopping wood, preparing freezer food. You know, a lot of people have 2 and 3 jobs. They want to be here to recreate and do the things that they love. We wanted to create a community up here where people could experience the backcountry without being an Uber athlete.
It's been a lot of work, 4 years coming, and a lot of people are going to have a lot of fun on this, I think.
The Via Ferrata project is just going to really send a message to, to people all over the state and all over the country, hopefully, that Ouray is really an outdoor recreational capital. I felt so fortunate to be a part of it because that particular canyon I've just had this affinity for, and I've always felt this kind of obligation to take care of that.
There we go. I got the other part. Okay.
There's been this real sense of camaraderie between all of the people that live here and this kind of unification that only struggle can really throw you into. Because of the slower pace, I've had time to invest in friendships and helping my neighbors out, and yeah, Ouray has definitely recoiled from it in a really positive light, and the sense that I get is that of optimism.
With everything going on in the climate of the world, I'm hopeful that people are actually listening to each other, not just a surface level, a real understanding of people. Maybe we need to treat each other better across the board, because life is very, very short.
I believe that the community's strong. This town's based on tourism, and a lot of our friends own local businesses here. And I hope that they're able to prosper and get through this, and that as a community we can provide the support they need.
Coming out of this pandemic, I hope we all find a way to bridge the gap for our differences and viewpoints. I think it's really crucial that communities come together because that's what we have out here, is each other. The full-timers here, we have to find a way to get past it.
Through this pandemic, I've learned a lot. I'd like to think that people are appreciating the connections they have in their life. That's what it's all about.